Welcome and smile. I am, well, my temporary home. I made it. And let's talk about some wonderful things. Well, I'll talk, you listen. Cool. So, Ms.Adiation Divination here. I'm going to set up my phone as best I can. Ta-da! So, my boss gave me permission to alter or tailor my uniform. It was like a 2X. So I cut it and restitched it. And now I'm sexified. Ta-da! It's long. I just tailored it a little bit. So what I want to come to you with is testimony. I had a wonderful day. The sun for this week. Hold on, wait a minute. Come to you with facts. My back hurts. I fell. Got bruises. But it's okay. No complaining. So, let's get to it. I still haven't changed my work clothes because I started writing, which you guys know is my passion, one of them. And so the expression illuminated some great things in me that I want to share with you guys. You know, I'm a lunatic, and I uploaded a little clip of me walking to the shelter from a wonderful experience. I got off of work with permission of my manager to go get non-slip shoes because I need them. Here's some testimony of the virtue of being true to self, of being honest with self and presenting it as it is, the ugly truth. Most people would be embarrassed, ashamed, shy to admit their current circumstances. Not because they feel that way, but because they may think that someone else is going to treat them according to whatever they're going through. But me, I don't care for that. So I believe that I should tell the truth of myself regardless. So I do, and I stay in it. Do I suffer? Yes. But in reality, I'm better for it. I'm liberated. I know where I stand, which creates a sense of security and strength within me. All right, cool. Hopefully that empowers you to do something similar with yourself and for yourself. I told my manager I don't have money to buy non-slip shoes, so she lent me $20 and allowed me to go buy some. I walked, as I usually do. I love it. It's healthy for me. I saw Goodwill. I said, whoa, bargain. I'm unashamed. I've worn hand-me-downs. So I go on Goodwill, and I say to myself, I gotta pay back this money. It's not mine. Or, knowing me, I can put it to good use, something else. I go talk to the manager and I say, I just started a job, and I really need non-slip. I need these shoes, but the money that I have, I don't necessarily can afford to spend this. I don't have it. That man gave me the shoes. Wonderful. Thank God. Thank him. I think those that are in their divination, living in their God, that they project their compassion, they share their understanding. That man didn't ask me a bunch of questions. That man didn't judge me. He didn't look at me crazy. He simply agreed and provided. And I am so happy and fulfilled and have a sense of gratitude. His name is Dominique. He's a manager at the Goodwill on, let's see here. Yes, because I believe in sharing information. I believe in promoting and giving credit to those that earn it. He deserves to be acknowledged and merit wonderful energy, not just from me, But from those around him, be nice to Dominic, the manager at Goodwill at 5548. No, 1460 Northside Drive in Atlanta. Nobody owes us anything. Respect is free. It's granted. We give it to ourselves. And that's why we know what it feels like to give it to others, because if you respect yourself, there's certain shit you're not going to do to self or to others. Period. Right. So me understanding that, I thank you for the compassion, the understanding, for the gift. Now I go to work tomorrow and I don't got to worry about busting my ass. And I had $20, so now I got, what? I don't know what was left after I bought a pack of Newports. I can give it back to my boss and owe her less money. I got a pack of Newports because I smoke. I took care of my necessity, my urgency, through being honest, through addressing it, through taking the action and going for what I need and want to be successful and stable. That's the kind of testimony I bring to you, because my life is totally unbelievable, but it's real. So, because I was thankful, yeah, you know me. Because I'm thankful, grateful, aware, I want to share it with you guys, the truth. And on my way home, I was so giddy that I happened to look up, as I usually do, you know, stargazing and mesmerized by the universe and the energy that I encompass. The moon is in the Lilith wax phase, so it's like in the little slither, and it's zodiac in Aries, which is a fire sign, which encompasses this kind of energy. And the energy it encompasses is leadership, impulsiveness. Hold on, let me refer to my notes. I write, and you know that. If you tune in and tune up with me, you know that that is one of the things that I enjoy and do well. I wrote many, many things. Oh, I wrote so many pages of things tonight. I truly enjoyed myself. Maybe I'll share it with you guys on another upload, because I write profound research that leads to insight and factual awareness that I can bring to you guys, that hopefully you can then research and stand in your truth. So being the moon is in Aries, the sun is in Aquarius. So fire and air. Explosive. Air feeds fire, or it could put it out, but most likely not. It feeds it. Creates a bigger effect of the energy. Hold on, I gotta find it because I wrote a lot in here. So, the sun being in air, it's a whirlwind of change. Up until February 18th, we're encompassing this energy. Aquarius, being one of the fixed signs, is a powerhouse. So the sun being in a powerhouse sign gives you the ultimate alignment, force, and energy to create that whirlwind of change, depending on the placement of your Aquarius, depending on your recognition and into what's the word I'm looking for? Alignment, in tuning, attuning, anointing, reception, right, to self, knowing self, knowing what is of nature in self, creating power in self, and an ability of self to be able to exert, create, manifest, magnetize, draw in, right, the change you desire. Create it. Be the wind. You can be just as the element, welcomed and enjoyed, or destructive and feared. And then the moon being in Aries, you can be more in tune or inclined to desire emotional and physical affection, intimacy, I just got a lot of writing, guys. I can't help but to flip through the pages till I find it, right? The life of an intellectual, studious, introvert, extroverted, healing soul. So I even studied a little bit of chemistry, physics. I wrote some things that totally tickled my fancy through research and the intricacy of words. Words have power. If you guys only knew the ability that you possess right here, right here, right here, right here, right here, on the inside, right here, portal, right here, intent, soul. Oh my God, if you guys only knew. Those that know, enjoy it and exuberate this kind of frequency and light and aura because they know it's undeniable. And those that don't know, it's a choice. I don't know why you don't know. But I know that if you wanted to, you'd figure it out. Bear with me. So I also looked for the alignments of all the zodiacs and where they are planetarily. Capricorn is in Mars. Capricorn is cardinal, meaning leading in the zodiac of Earth. Mars being masculine. The energy it encompasses is it'll feed your energy of persistence, intended action with deliberate magnetism of inner energy drawn in a projected dear God, I write so fast and so projected don't that's how I was writing. I can't even show you. It look like Chicken Scratch. And it says oneself is faithful, reliable. Those who are not usually conscious may incline into consideration of future potentials and desired so desired longevity, meaning people that don't usually think about their future, 10-year plans, things like that, where they see themselves, aside from everyday life, may have an epiphany, an awakening, a new desire to start planning, creating, thinking, feeling an urgency of future. Awaken a more attentive, conscious awareness into thoughts of the outcome. So meaning, if you just are impulsive and do things based on instant gratification, or I want this because I want this, you may be more inclined or aware of consequences, thinking of the aftermath, the physical action in life and how it affects lives aside from your life. Pisces is in Jupiter, which increases faith. Faith is belief in the unseen, knowing and feeling and keeping an energy of what people believe is impossible is totally possible. It encompasses an energy of water, which is your spiritual awareness. It expands, meaning it grows. It strengthens your compassion, your magnetism, your drawn energy to the ability of giving yourself or of yourself to others. So meaning giving yourself physically, time, energy, resources, your sexual activity, sharing your skills, knowledge, etc. It can increase and expand the imagination. This also creates a broadening of your tuning into the universe, your ability to channel and receive or project into the universe the energy that you feel, desire, etc., which then can leave you drained physically and emotionally, spiritually. So that's why we have to be careful and be aware of self-preservation and what it is that is healthy for you. So you may receive a higher individual spiritual ascension, which is edification of the soul. You may become aware of that. You may feel it. You may recognize it. You may start to live in it. However, this requires a necessary preservation. I'm telling you guys, it's totally necessary. I do it. I isolate by choice. It is for preservation and sustainability. You need a private space, as my room, and time for one's self-solidarity, meaning quieting of the mind, quiet in the environment that surrounds and encompasses the energy. Isolation by choice for awareness and healing and peace, serenity in the physical, metaphysical being of self. Right. I'm just flipping, guys. I wrote a lot. I would tell you more about my natal chart and the energies that I encompass, but that's my business, and I have enough fuckery with people harvesting and doing all kind of shit that ain't got no business doing in my energy. So I'll keep that to myself. But let's just say that my 12th house is active, and my anonymity, I am solidifying that aspect of my life. Moon zodiacs tend to depict and give a depiction, an explanation, and a visual understanding or visualization of the nature that is highlighted within the zodiac that is in alignment with the moon at that time. Remember, the zodiac changes in the moon every 2 to 3 days. The moon changes within a 28 to 30, 31 cycle due to the monthly cycles. Your moon sign reveals inclinations towards how you express yourself physically and verbally, emotionally, and how you process emotions physically and internally and externally. Oh, it says here that bear with me. The energy present is useful for critical thinking, vision, clear vision, ability to solve any obstruction from your intended goals. Platonic love is drawn or desired by you. It's a non-sexual, non-physical, intimate, familiar, close, personal relationship with someone outside of yourself. Nice. It also increases the ability to release your past and heal. It is a good time for objectivity, releasing destructive behaviors, self-inflicted harmful thoughts, emotions, and actions. So, this is a good time to initiate new habits, a new job, a new relationship, sexual, whether it be coworker, professional. The new moon is in alignment with Saturn. It's a great universal frequency inclined towards new beginnings. So, in what am I like? There's Uranus, and if you know anything about astrology, there's sextiles, there's triangulations, there's I could go on and on. It's about angles and alignments and degrees. Numerology is real. Measures, forces, positive polarity, negative polarity. All of those things are real. As we are in the flesh, we matter. It is matter. Which is where I went into the physics and the chemistry, because that's how intricate I get with self. And the energy encompassed in the Uranus square is the energy of the unexpected or rebellious within yourself. So any fixed signs, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius, within 8 to 16 degrees of those fixed planets in your natal chart, will be more heightened and able to either be in the best of their manifestation or be in an energy of rebellion and yada yada yada. I'm not there. Been there, done that. So Mercury's in Capricorn, which influences the ability to focus, your thought patterns, things such as your logic, your practicality, as well as your organization. It leads to a broadening in awareness of inventory of what you deem essential and relevant. This may also heighten your inclination towards your humane instinct. So Capricorn is a predominant sign right now because it's in Venus, it's in Mercury, and it's also in one more planet. You guys can look all of this up if you're interested. And Capricorn, being a cardinal earth sign, creates a grounding of energy, meaning a tangible, logical, stable energy. So you have a fortified, stabilized energy in the positive frequency of powerhouse, which is Aquarius, forceful change. Venus went through a retrograde, but it's over now. It ended January 29th. And this heightens not just the retrograde, but Capricorn being in Venus heightens. So, you know, Venus is love, quality over quantity, passion, right? Mother Gaia. It encompasses I'm just reading so I can bring it to you in a logical form, because my writing is my writing. It's not for others, so I don't write in order for anyone to understand it. So it magnetizes, meaning creates greater force of drawing the energy in, or you feeling the urgency, meaning you wanting it, the potential to grow, build, stabilize your finances and business, your professional growth, leading to increases in potential of ability to gain material wealth. It says here, it is easier to obtain, sustain, develop under this influential energy alignment, which is totally fucking real. If you don't believe it, not my problem. It also creates the ability to illuminate, to shed light, to bring attention to, focus to what oneself values in your loyal connections that are present in your stand of time, meaning that throughout the test of time in your life, you begin to acknowledge, value, appreciate those that have been loyal in your life at this present time through the energy that you are drawn or being pulled upon through the alignment. You begin to value faithfulness. Some people don't give a fuck about that shit, but I do. You can become either more reliable or receive reliability from others. Venus in Capricorn favors ventures, long-term investments in people, property, stock, etc. It creates the urgency in developing a pension, retirement. See, long-term stability, things that create future potential, right? It brings focus to the ability to see if unable to before, or to see clear, or to bring attention upon things that you may not have had attention for. Mars is in Capricorn. I said that. I believe I said that. So then I go on to define words, and I'll go into that. So Jupiter's going to be in Pisces from October 28th of this year to December 20th of this year. That's a water element. I like water elements because 2 reasons. They provide a strengthening to my divination and my clairvoyancy of vision, of receiving sight beyond the naked eye, of knowing what has been and what is to come, beyond self. It's amazing, unbelievable type shit, but totally real. Yeah. It magnetizes, it feeds, fortifies, draws one's faith and spiritual beliefs. Faith is your heart and soul's energy. You're believing in the unseen expansion in one's imagination to all possibilities. If you are usually charitable, you may have an increase to do that more often. And if you're not charitable at all, it may awaken something in you that may want to become charitable. It's a alignment and a draw to that kind of nature in you. It will draw your compassion, your tenderness. You will thrive in your nature, or may awaken to those unfamiliar to being compassionate, tender, towards exterior lives encountered. Man, I gotta get off my knees, but I just wanted to be in a comfortable position, because I don't want to lay in bed and read to you guys, because I haven't taken off my work clothes. Kind of nasty. I don't get in bed with street clothes on. So that being said, guys, the energy, the forces, the alignment right now are beautiful. If you guys can go do some research on your natal chart, find out where your ascendant sign is, which is your predominant, meaning most. What is the word I'm looking for? I like to use the appropriate word to describe and state exactly what it is that I'm saying, because words have power, and I mean what I say. And I like people to understand the truth. Not, oh, you know what I mean. No. I'm saying what I mean. So, let me get the word. Bear with me. Guys, my video is going on 34 minutes, and I really do need to take a shower. However, okay, I'm going to leave it here, and we'll pick up back on this. I'm not sure. I'm not going to make you no false promises. But Probably sooner than you think, because this is my passion, and it's the truth. And there's power in knowledge. There's a freedom, a liberation in living the truth of your existence. Not what society is telling us, or what history has tainted, or what religion does for segregation and a false sense of superiority and sanctified bullshit that really is not where it's at. Those that live in spirituality and in the spirit of eternal soul, intended self energy, knowing the divine in self, can't get jiggy with the fucking present. I am present in my present, but the present's brainwashing, I don't live in it, and I won't. I refuse. So because I am change, living in my present, I'm going to create the change by sharing with you your truth to strengthen self. Whether you seek it, practice it, or live it, that's your free will. But I know better. I love you for free. Keep tuning in and tune up with me. Ms.Adiation Divination. Totally liberated, grateful, eternal soul.